my car not working.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Downtime, the show where we interview your favorite artists while we do something they like to do in their downtime. Today, I'm here with
Skinnyboi CJ, you know what I'm saying?
Lame ass nigga, no you bet not talk to me. Thought the shit was over, this is built up animosity.
And Skinnyboi CJ, what are we doing today?
Man, we about to ride these horses, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to it.
Rod is going to be helping us with the horses today. Rod, can you introduce this horse here for us?
This is Diamond. She's my baby. She's about 19 years old, and she's like my big dog. She's chill, good girl.
So who is CJ going to be?
I'd say whoever's been on a horse before, going Bella.
Okay.
She's a little pickier. Diamond is chill. They're both mellow.
CJ, I heard you have ridden horses before.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us about that experience?
Man, I was like probably 9 years old, visiting my mom in Michigan, and she took me to ride a horse. It was very fun. I enjoyed the experience. Something I would do again. Something I'm about to do again anyways, you know what I'm saying? What
else do you like to do in your free time when you're not making music?
Shit, probably drugs.
You nervous at all?
No.
No?
No.
All right, let's get to it then.
Man, this shit's crazy, bro. I fucking got him for the fucking die.
First question. You went to high school at the same place where, correct me if I'm wrong, Yachty and Ken Carson went, right?
Yeah, Ken Kasher used to live in my neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah, I never seen him though.
So, you ever see him at school too or no?
Nah, I was young. I'm younger than him.
How old are you?
I'm like 20.
Oh, okay. Okay. So,
yeah.
Let me ask you this though. Were there ever like stories that people had at school?
The teachers always had stories about Yachty. And Yachty used to come to the school like, I have seen Lil Yachty before. Yachty used to come talk to us and stuff, you know, some motivational stuff. But I was always skipping, so I was never in class.
Why are you skipping class, bro?
Bro, I get bored sometimes, bro. It's so much more stuff to do outside of class than in class. But I always pass though. I always make sure I did my work, but then I'll leave. I go to the bathroom and never come back.
You said there are better things to do than go to class. What would you do when you would skip class?
Probably just like hang out with my friends, smoke, go to the store, steal out the stove, come back to school.
Did you ever use that time to make music or?
Music wasn't really a priority for real. But I was always making it at home though, like when I get bored.
I heard you've been making music for a very long time.
Yeah.
The chicken song. What made you start there?
Really, I didn't really have no thought process with that song. I just like heard a beat, I liked the beat, and I was just like, I just freestyle one take. Like,
yeah.
I didn't even know what I was doing. Like, that was before BandLab was really a thing. I downloaded an MP4 file, put it on a video editing app, and then tapped voiceover. I just went to it.
So around the same time, were you also starting Front Yardigans or not?
That was like 11th grade. What that is, junior year? Yeah.
For those of us who may not know what Front Yardigans is, could you give a little explanation for what that is?
Yeah, the Front Yardigans, that was my little skit page me and my partner Trail was doing. And we were just like making skits about random stuff, and then as soon as they went viral, we just kept doing it.
Would you say you're trying to pull yourself away from the skits now and focus more on music, or do you still have a love for that kind of comedy?
I do still got a love for it. Like, I still incorporate it with what I do. That's just not what I do, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like to rap more. And I was always rapping, like even while doing the skits, I just wasn't putting out music.
You see with a lot of those people that come up with comedy like Drewski and NLE Choppa, where they still kind of expand on that comedy and do things like series or short films. Do you ever see yourself going kind of back into comedy in that way and making things like short films and?
Hey, yeah, I be trying to all the time. Like, I got a trailer that's gonna come out. Yeah, of course I want to do stuff like that. Like, I still incorporate stuff like that. Even in my music videos, I got shit like that. So, hey, yeah.
So what's the trailer that we should be keeping an eye out for?
It's for the song I got called I Need My Gun. That song's so hard. You should hear it,
I saw
bro.
that. You just dropped a little teaser. I saw that.
Yeah, so you already tapped in, Twin. But yeah, Twin. It's
I'm
one
hyped
of those.
For that.
My car not working.
All right, we're on the move. How you feeling so far?
I feel good. I like this.
I Will Always Serve You.
Yeah.
Would you say that's like a catalyst of your rap career?
A little bit. I feel like the song blew up more than I did.
What do you mean by that?
Like, more people know the song, but not me.
I see. What were some of the reactions to that song? Was there anyone that reached out to you that you were like, oh wow, I didn't know you saw this?
Nah, I mean, yeah, Cardi liked The Real. Benny X played it at Rolling Loud, and I was surprised because like a lot of people was singing, and I was like, damn, a lot of people know this song.
Dude, at the UGS show, everyone was.
Oh yeah,
on
everybody,
that,
everybody knew that hook. But yeah, cosigns. I got a lot of Trippie Redd like The Real, Maddox.
Maddox?
Yeah, I like Maddox.
You wish he kind of came back?
I mean,
I feel like he kind of disappeared. I wish he like kept pushing. I feel like he was like the net spin before net spin.
Yeah, I feel like he's where he wants to be.
Really?
He one of them people. Like, I feel like once he did that song with X, he don't even got to do nothing no more. Like, he's already solidified as a legend just for that alone. Oh my God, this is the longest I've rode by myself. You gotta get this on camera, bro. This is the longest I rode by myself.
I think I just got a little bit ahead.
Pretty good, man. I think this horse is starting to light me up. See, as soon as you ask me, you want to stop showing that for the camera.
Will, can you hear me? Looks like we got another horse. Go to my right. I'm trying to.
Oh no! Don't join them.
We made it so far.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah?
That was fun, really relaxing. Faster.
So I heard you don't smoke, is that true?
Yeah, I don't smoke. I be chilling.
What kind of made you make that decision?
Well, I be smoking here and then nowadays, but really, I just don't like psychedelics. I don't like things that make me not myself.
Do you feel like your music, you kind of have more control of it when you're in that sober state, or?
Yeah, I make all my songs sober.
You feel like it's had a pretty positive impact overall on everything? Just like.
What, me being sober?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, everything seems like it's going good right now. I ain't gonna mess that up.
The Cypher.
Yo, this is DJ Band. You rocking with the 2025 UGS Top 10 Cypher. Let's get it.
I know that was a big thing for you.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what that experience was like?
Man, overall it was really cool. Everybody I met was real cool. I talked to everybody except YT. I didn't really get to talk to him, but it was real cool. I was kind of mad though because I walked in, I knew what type of beat I wanted. I wanted a jerk beat. They ain't had no jerk beat. And then when I heard YT's beat, I was so jealous. I was like, damn.
Oh no.
I wanted a beat like that. But I just went with, they had some decent beats though, but like, they ain't had the beat I wanted, so I kind of had to work around it. I made like 3 songs and I went with the second one.
In LA, it don't even snow. And I do want to fuck with Shada, but I check the reviews and it says shit.
Do you ever make your own, like produce your own beats?
I want to, but nah, I never did that yet.
If you could, would it be stuff like jerk beats, or you want to expand more on like some other sounds?
It would probably be like some Tyler the Creator shit.
Really?
Some Kanye shit.
Wow. Do you see the music that you're putting out going down that route?
Not right now, but like I got some stuff in the vault that's like real different.
Would you say you see yourself sticking to rap as a genre, or
Hell
is
no.
there? Oh, really?
Hell no. Or like maybe like probably make my own genre or like make my own little wave.
What does that mean? Like what does your own genre look like?
Probably just music, like just music, sounds. I don't know.
You're just not restricting yourself.
Yeah, not restricting at all. Like I don't just want to rap.
Yeah.
I might make an R&B song on a rap beat.
You know, that's interesting because Ecstasy is a huge R&B fan. Like he wants to make R&B music, and I know y'all were super close at the Cypher.
Yeah.
You ever see yourself collaborating with him, making some music in the future?
We got a song together.
Really?
Yeah, it's unreleased.
Okay.
Yeah, we got one song together.
When's that coming out?
I don't know.
You guys gotta put that out. You gotta put that
We
out
gonna
there.
put it out soon, maybe. I don't know, I gotta talk to him about it.
Okay.
But like, you know, like we cool beyond music, so it's like, we don't never really talk about stuff like that.
Oh, so you guys like hang out outside of whole music stuff too?
Yeah, we just be chilling.
Okay. Would you say you've gotten close with anyone else that was in the cypher, or is he kind of like your guy?
Probably just him. I already knew Rocket and Breezo. K3 was cool, but not that close with anybody else.
Do you think you're gonna do anything with those other 2 songs that you made at the cypher? Or you
No.
just, nah?
Nah, I might sell them if I ever get like, well, when I get to that point.
Yeah, not if, when, yeah.
Yeah, when I get to that point, I might sell them, I might not. I might forget about them, because I really don't be thinking about them songs. They're not that good.
What makes you decide whether a song is good or not?
If I like it a lot, like if I like it, because I'm at a point where I could really critique myself. And I'm like, okay, this song is good.
All right, so now CJ's gonna do a little music video shoot. Unfortunately, I've been benched. I'm not allowed to be in there, but we got Gio over here.
Now, he is allowed to be in there. He just don't want to mess up his shoes.
All right.
He lying to y'all.
They're new, they're brand new, okay?
I understand.
Shout out Mom, she got me these.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
W Mom.
W Mom. That horse has a problem with everyone else, I swear. First she was beefing with us, and now she's beefing with them. Look at her in the eyes. There's something wrong, something off. I don't get too close though. Be careful, be careful. Yeah, Nate, I'll be careful.
Look, that horse on the ground.
What the hell? Well, get a clip of this. What? That horse was laying down.
It was just doing some crazy shit. Now it's not doing nothing. Y'all late.
No, but Ron Shack, I feel like I haven't heard anybody out of Jacksonville that sounds like him before.
Me neither. I'm used to hearing like the Fulios and Young and Aces. And then you got Ron Shack, who's like different, like a breath of fresh air.
I hope he comes out here.
He
sometime.
do. He be out here all the time.
Are there any other like people on your radar that you feel like nobody's really tapped into?
I feel like everybody getting tapped into now. I would have said Prada Bag, but Prada Bag up.
I never heard of Prada Bag.
You never heard of Prada Bag, shouted?
I'm about to look that up too.
You gotta look that up. He got a song, you know Nine Vicious?
Of course.
Hell yeah.
You like Nine Vicious?
Yeah, I fuck with Nine Vicious. He hard.
Yeah, I wonder where he's gonna go with the whole YSL stuff.
Ain't gonna lie, he could go pretty far, I feel. I hope, but I feel like he can, cause he a little different from the norm.
Yeah.
And you know, that's all you need, just be different.
This is crazy. We got a music video going on at the same time. We're just chopping it up.
Hey, yeah, that's like background noise. That's
Are there any labels out there that you like wish you were signed to?
like as in like
As
the
a collective,
YSLs
like
and
YSL, Opium, anything like that?
No, I would never sign a collective.
Really?
Nah, cause I feel like at every collective they got like the biggest artists. Like Opium got Playboy Cardi, and I feel like if I was to sign to Opium, I'll never be bigger than Playboy Cardi. You just better off just making your own shit, like starting your own wave.
What about like where you're like your own management? Like they don't have to give a label a cut of the money or anything like that.
I probably would want to end up doing some shit like that. I ain't gonna cap. I probably do. I could see myself doing that, cause I hate the label shit.
Well, just cause it doesn't limit you. Cause if you have a label breathing down your neck, you gotta worry about like if it meets their requirements.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do that. I feel like labels be a lot of people downfall. They don't know what the artists really need. They might try to keep an artist in one lane that they see worked for them before, but really, like, in reality, they need to evolve. Like, you see how Cardi don't sound the same every time he pop out. Cardi sound different every time we hear him.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like if he had a certain type of label, they would try to make him make 10 Magnolias on some shit.
That's true. That's what happened to Uzi. He got stuck in that label deal where that's the only reason why he pushed out, what was it, EA2?
Yeah.
Like, he
that
literally
shit was
had to.
fucked
The
up.
label
That Rock
said-
Nation. I think that's when he had to sign to Rock Nation or something.
I think so, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's out of that, though. I feel like we're going to get some good music now.
Yeah, he gonna snap back.
Yeah. All right, in this segment, Skinnyboi CJ is going to do a backflip for you guys, just because.
Just because.
Just because.
So first you want to goddamn bend your knees and you want to swing back and just let the wind take you.
Oh, I heard that crack.
You heard that shit?
Crack.
I had to do it. All
All right, careful, careful. All right. I'm
Damn.
not gonna do that though. I cannot do that.
Damn.
Yeah, how'd you learn how to do that?
I was just bored outside and I made it my mission to learn how to do it.
So kind of getting back into R&B.
Yeah.
You fuck with Rod Wave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Fuck with Rod
Where'd
Wave.
that come from?
I've been knowing about Rod Wave since 2017. Like before he blew up, I've been seeing his little Instagram videos of him singing. And then he just blew up one day and his song's hard. So I was like, yeah, I fuck with Rod Wave.
Would you ever see yourself hopping on a song with him?
Of course, that would be an honor.
Rude case.
Hey, yeah.
You guys are boys back from Atlanta?
Hey, yeah, that's my little partner. Hey, yeah.
I saw the interview on No Jumper. It's very clear that you guys have a very close friendship and you guys aren't afraid to like call each other out on stuff.
Oh, hell yeah, that's just like the nature of our friendship.
Do you
Hell
feel
yeah.
like that translates into music critique as well? Are you ever like, no, you could do this a little better, you could change this?
Hell yeah, like he be playing me songs and shit, you see in my opinion, cause he know I'm gonna keep it real with him. You know, I listen to a lot of his music and sometimes I tell him like, you know what I'm saying? You could do this a little different, you could do that a little different. I like how you came on this one, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
How did you make that transition from skits to music? Or was it kind of happening at the same time?
It was kind of happening at the same time, but at the same time, it really was from music to skits, then back to music. I just went back to what I knew how to do. All I needed was a music video. And then like, it really all happened on my 20th birthday. Yeah, that's when I got my first music video, and that's the day I decided to take music serious.
What was the music video for? What song?
It's called Aggravated Assault.
I don't think I heard that one.
Nah, it's like old. Yeah, it's like old, real old.
I see. What's your favorite music video you've done so far? 'Cause I feel like you've done a lot, no?
I don't really know if I have a favorite.
No memorable shoots or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I Need My Gun was fun to shoot. Hell yeah.
Shoot this stick till the click till it's done. This shit not a game, we don't do it for fun.
What's a genre or like an artist you listen to that no one would think you listen to?
I would say Whitney Houston, but I would always serve you like.
Yeah.
I actually do listen to Whitney Houston a lot though, but I listen to Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran?
Hell yeah. Shit, I like his passionate songs, like the little love songs,
Yeah.
like Perfect, I think that's what it's called. Songs like everybody know by him.
Yeah, I like the older stuff from like 2012, 2016.
Oh yeah,
Stuff you
hell
used to
yeah.
hear on the radio. Anime.
Oh
Fuck with
yeah, hell yeah. When I was like in middle school, I had an anime phase. Like from 7th grade to 8th grade, I was obsessed with anime.
Well, what kind of anime is it when you said middle school? Did you,
I started watching Naruto. I've been into like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto from the video games and shit, but then I started reading about the story like in middle school. It started with Naruto, then I started looking at Dragon Ball Z, then I just went down like a rabbit hole, like Tokyo Ghoul, One Punch Man, Hunter x Hunter, all that shit. And then I started watching like some romantic animes and shit like that. Like it's this one shit called Chunibyo. I don't think nobody knew that shit. You don't have to look that shit up.
That's cool.
That was like one of my favorite little romantic little animes and shit like. That shit
What
hard.
made it so good?
It was just like, it was
The
a
story,
mixture. Like, nah, it was like some romantic shit. It's just like all romance. But in that show, they got like action scenes and shit like that. Even though like you gotta watch it though, but I ain't gonna say too much about it. But it's just like, I like how they incorporated action and romance. Like that shit hard.
That's cool. One Piece.
One Piece. Damn, my partner Trail been on my ass telling me to watch that shit.
Oh, you
but
got a One Piece bar in one of your songs.
I know. I've watched it before, but I was like, bro, there's like 10,000 episodes. I'm
Yeah.
only on episode 2. Hell nah.
It's a commitment, and I'll be
Yeah.
honest, it's a lot of filler.
I know. I'm not willing. I gotta do that like when I retire or some shit.
So in the underground, is there anybody that you would want to collab with? Like, what's your dream feature?
From the underground?
Yeah, from the underground.
Is Saw Baby underground?
I think that's fair to say. Yeah?
Yeah.
Saw Baby?
Yeah.
You see his new tour with like the squid and stuff?
Yeah, that shit hard. I fuck with Saw Baby.
Who do you feel like is an underrated artist?
Saw Baby.
Who do you feel like is overrated?
I don't really feel nobody overrated. I feel like if you there for a reason.
He's PR trained. He's PR trained.
I'm not PR trained. I just really think like that. Like, I just feel like they're lit for a reason. Maybe you don't get it, but that don't mean they ass or nothing.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
If you could see anyone come on Downtime.
Shit, Laser
Dim, Downtime. We gotta make it happen.
Yeah. I can do anything, bro.
All right, I guess we're gonna be feeding the horses right now. They look a little bit hungry.
He's scared.
So, CJ, do you have any music coming out that we should be keeping an eye out for?
Yeah, I got this one single coming. It probably out by now, but I Need My Gun. Real good song, real passionate song.
Well, thank you for coming on Downtime. It's been a ton of fun. I hope you had a good time riding the horses and everything.
Hey, y'all have fun riding them horses.
All right, well, listen, I really appreciate it.
Appreciate you too.
Tune in next time for the next episode. You guys have a good day.